We're back. And today's topic on Your Opinion Matters, Atlanta networking. And who's going to help me talk about this topic is comedian Wall Street, Mr. Tyrone Jenkins, Miss Kristy Love, and Miss Tina B. Hey y'all, let's get at it. Miss Wall Street, this thing about networking in Atlanta, since I came back home to Atlanta, I mean, it is notorious. It is not as serious as I thought it was. Something wrong here in Atlanta, and I don't know what it is. What's your take on it?
Well, here, Atlanta has become the new ATL Wood, if you will. That's the term that Scotty Scott started calling Atlanta. And it's Hollywood, and we haven't made it. We're new Hollywood, so we don't know how the old Hollywood worked. So we're creating our own things. And what we don't have is the money. Hollywood have Rodeo Drive. We don't have Rodeo Drive. We got Atlantic yeah, well, it's not quite the same. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we don't have what we need, and people don't understand business here. Oh, this is the South. The problem is the business. I'm from New York, Wall Street, Brooklyn. I grew up in the financial district. I grew up in Time Warner. I grew up in corporate America. First thing I noticed when I got to ATL is business don't exist. People take off because their cousin, brother, sister, friend died.
Birthday.
Yeah, they take off 3 days. I said, New York, you couldn't be off unless your mama died, you get a week. Mom and daddy a week, sister and brother 3 days, aunt and uncle 1 day. We had these standardized policies. Okay. In Atlanta, anybody die, your dog dies, it's a week off. Yeah. People in Atlanta have, it's a right to work state, it's a whole different group of, they're not following the rules. Here we're trying to transition into a corporate filmmaking industry, but we don't have all the steps put together.
Okay. Let's go down here to Tina B. You know you're in the modeling business and the casting business. Right. What do you see?
That's good what you just said. That's really true because we're trying to make our own.
It's like more money.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to make your own, and now you're trying to figure out how to pay people and what do you do, how much to pay. Because when people come to you and ask you how much, you like, no. I mean, because you really don't know how much to charge.
I do know how much to charge.
People don't.
I know how much to charge.
You know how much to charge somebody.
Oh, I charge. I've learned that.
I understand charging, but it's like you still. What's that range? Like you're saying, we're still learning. Right. What's the range to charge somebody for the job that you do?
And the promoters don't even know. I will take over your show. They'll call me up and say, MzWallSt, I want you to do a show. I said, do you already have a host? Who's the host of the show? Oh, I didn't get one.
That's what
I said, well, let me help you put your show together.
Right.
And I become the director of the show and the
But what I'm saying to you is, what do you see what do you see and you're looking at when you're in a place with networking? What do you see that you don't like?
What I see is when people come to me and say, I need this, this, and this, and I say, okay, so what's the budget? I don't have a budget. So here I am as a casting agent going out to look for people, and the first thing the models or actors are saying is, how much am I getting paid? Right. Now they're looking at me like I'm the one not paying them. No, it's not me. It's the person. It's this agent over here looking for people that's not paying. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm looking like the agency that don't pay people. You know what I mean?
And then I don't know what to say behind that.
Right.
You gotta have monies to function, and you ain't got no money. She ain't got no money. Well, how we gonna market?
Okay, you know what? Someone explained this to me about the business in Atlanta, and they was telling me about the music industry, and I never understood that. He said you have to understand, a lot of the people who came in here in the music industry when it was blooming are now trying to get into the movie industry. And he said the way you run the music industry versus the movie industry is two different things.
Oh yeah.
It's two different things. So you have all these people who lost their jobs doing the music industry. Now they trying to understand the movie. And so now they coming in blindfolded, because they really don't know. Right. And you have a lot of people who think because they lost their job, you have a lot of unemployment people say that they know how to do this, they know how to do that. I have people calling me up asking to manage me. They don't have no cars. They don't have no place to stay.
So they're a manager.
Yeah.
But you gotta
They
take
don't
them
have a
to
car.
your show.
I'm booking. Can you take me over to this gig?
And then they want you to sign contracts with them. And the first thing you ask somebody, and I'm learning this, what's some of your connections. When I mean some of your connections, what's some of the agencies, production companies that you good in? I didn't ask you name on name, because some people is funny about naming names because they think you're gonna go behind their back.
Right.
But it's like that. It doesn't matter if you give me that name or not. If I don't have a good relationship with them, they ain't gonna answer that phone anyway.
Who have you helped anyway? Just who have you helped? Who have you worked with?
Yeah.
Name somebody you worked with.
And they can't
Oh,
like,
I work with Pookie over here at
More than likely,
the
you
barber
don't
shop.
know.
exactly. They
This
don't have
circle
a
is small.
relationship.
Circle is real small.
And this
You don't
business
know.
is about relationship. So when I ask you who you have a good, what production company you have a good relationship, what production company that you work with, they telling me Pookie Production. And he the only person that works at his production company. There's nobody else.
But you know what though, you can't knock Pookie, because Pookie might just make it now, because a lot of rappers start in their bedroom with a drum machine.
2 Chainz, Color Bar.
Yeah, like
You can't knock Pookie all the time.
No.
now.
But what I'm saying is a difference between an artist and a management. These are 15 minutes of fame. What I call managers and entrepreneurs is Dre, Ice Cube, Queen Latifah.
But you gotta start with the little people though. You can't
No,
just
no,
think,
what
you're
I'm
not gonna
saying-
get them. They're not gonna get me. They're not gonna market me. Ice Cube not, he might pick me up now. I might be at a status where somebody would pick me up now. But when I started in comedy in Atlanta, the first step is networking in Atlanta. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna tell you I came from the bottom. Now I'm here, okay? All right. And how I got in is, first of all, you don't know any events in Atlanta until you get on a list. See, Tina get a list, a media list. That's the first step in Atlanta, to being somebody.
Yeah.
You gotta know somebody that knows all the events so you can get the free events. You can know when Lisa Wu is having a viewing party. A lot of people don't know that, so you gotta be on the who's who list
Right.
to even get that information.
You know, that was my thought when he first brought the topic, networking. Actually, I want to know what networking is, because I've been here like less than 2 years.
Okay,
And networking to me seems like people just jump out their face and tell you stuff and be lying at the same time.
yeah, that's it. That's pretty
I mean, because, what is networking? Networking is get with somebody that's doing something, that knows somebody that knows somody else, and we
That can
all
help
work
you.
together.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm a director, you a casting director, you a radio show host, and so if I know somebody that, like I came to Tina once, I say, Tina, I need some models. She said, how many do you need? See, that's networking.
That's networking.
She gonna send me some models.
Right.
You know, if you need somebody, well, I know a guy named Tyrone Jenkins, he direct. You know, hey Tyrone, I got a lady that needs a director. Okay, then I go talk to her. I don't have to ask her how much it is, but networking is people getting with each other and making sure they helping you get to a certain level.
Atlanta's networking is different.
So if you know what even God said, love one another as though I have loved you. So we all help one another.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out what networking at in Atlanta.
Right, we gotta take a break, but when we come back, we're gonna talk about what is networking. We'll be right back on Larry Love Show.
Thank you.
Pretty good.